I started using Tinder because I got out of a relationship and I wasn't looking for anything serious. I didn't think I'd use it that often. It was kind of like a declaration of defeat. Tinder helps you get out there. It helps you find out what type of person you like. If you don't have a whole lot of experience, like I was homeschooled, I don't have a whole lot of experience in dating.
I personally am not a fan of Tinder. I've never used it. I don't really understand the concept too much. People use it just to, meet up and have like a set plan. I don't understand like having it set up and like, oh, just come over and hang out.
Our generation's more connected online. I'm sure like people hooked up and did as much stuff as like we did way back when. It's just like it's like you couldn't post it online. Now all the information's out there. It's like always present. Like if anything's accessible at the touch of a button. I think dating applications are viewed with a great amount of stigma. I suffered through it when I first started using it as well.
If you're going on there personally trying to find a real relationship, which I think is rare, you don't get the same connection. You spend 2 weeks talking to somebody through a phone.
The only similarity I really see between eHarmony, Match.com, and like Tinder is just that you can meet people off of it. Tinder's more like catering to a superficial sense, I believe, because you have the two choices. You have the swipe left, swipe right. Like choose whether you like the person or not. Like I used to read every Tinder bio of like every girl I seemed interested in. Now I just I like how you look. I'm gonna swipe right. I don't really think I'm gonna meet anyone that I'm gonna have a long-lasting relationship on Tinder. I would say I'm definitely looking for hookups from the app right now. I've had one hookup off Tinder. She did not look how I thought she did, and so it didn't really work out. I actually went out on a couple dates with one, and the only reason it didn't work out was because of other conflicts. We talked for a few days. And then I asked her if she wanted to meet in person because she seemed cool. She was the first, one of the first people I matched with. And I remember I just asked her if she wanted to, meet for coffee.
Two of my good friends met on Tinder. Turns out they both were in High Point University, and they actually ended up meeting, going out that night, and just never stopped hanging out and have been dating ever since and are about to be together for 2 years. Personally, I think a lot of, they're gonna keep coming up with different apps, things like that. That's what our generation and the younger generation seem to be used to. It's a lot harder for people 15 years old to call and pick up a phone. I do see that this being a tendency, that it is gonna be social media and different things like that for the dating scene, and unfortunately, people like me who like personal connection and talking to people face to face, I feel like that's going to be seen less and less.
I think that dating applications like Tinder, they're going to stick around and evolve. I think now that they're a new avenue and people are getting used to it. It's already become an integrated part of college society and young adults lifestyle. I think Tinder's going to be less. There's going to be less stigma attached to stuff like that. They're going to become an integrated part of society, and they're going to be an acceptable alternative to going out and meeting people. And some people might use it as their main way of meeting people. But I don't think that meeting people at a shared activity like a club or a soccer game, basketball game, whatever you do, however meet people, I don't think that's ever going to go away.